I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So can't even talk straight. 4 o'clock this morning. As y'all can see, it's dark outside. Like I said, body work takes all day. I can see why the professionals get paid so much money. If you want to take your car to the shop, just for a single dent, it's gonna cost you $1,200. Because it's labor and welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. It's Saturday. I just got home from work, but you know the grind don't stop. I gotta get this Lexus GS300 out my garage, but we still waiting on more paint from Hasbro Sweets. So I guess I'll be getting started on the front bumper, rear bumper, and the fenders. Because he only supplied us with one good fender. The other fender is beat up, so I have to do my best to get it looking presentable, so it'll be ready for paint. Get it put back on this car, the whole car, everything. I'll be wet sanded. So if y'all know the analytics, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go copy out some merch at teespring.com. If you want to help this channel, if you want to further help this channel, subscribe. And we do take Cash App donations. So, let me get started doing what I do best, working on these cars. But I'll give y'all a little walk around so y'all know how the car is looking. If y'all didn't see on my last video, because I forgot to shoot some more footage, because I lost some footage, so GoPro was dead. I didn't know it was dead, but I tell people this is a long process. We got Roll out here messing with the Mitsubishi Eclipse, trying to diagnose what's going on with Mitsubishi Eclipse. Don't want to stay running, but that's another video. Haven't been messing with the Mitsubishi Eclipse. That was a car we bought just for the house, because I already knew it was going to be a headache. It needs so much work, mechanical, body work, exhaust work, you name it, brake work, you name it. We overpaid for that car. So, let me take y'all around the Lexus GS300, and I will get back to working on these bumpers and fenders and whatever, so I can get them back on the car so the car can get ready for paint. And I will let y'all know, I don't even know how this car came apart. It's been so long, it's been sitting in my house. Usually I don't forget, but this Lexus has so many nuts and bolts, and Hasbro Sweets put everything in one bag. He didn't label nothing. So you got all the rear bolts in there, the front bumper bolts, rear bumper bolts, fender bolts, headlight bolts. He got everything in one freaking bag, and I told him to label it. But you know how he is, so now I got to do the hard part, finding which screws go where. So let's go around this Lexus. Here's the old girl, the Lexus GS300. I forgot what year it was, 2003, 2004. For the new people that just subscribed to my channel, that didn't see the progress on this car, you see, it's been sitting so long at my house. Got spider webs on it. It's almost like this car been in Copart. The rims are the brakes are rusty. But we got our primer on there, our guide coat. You see that? Wash me. So we just make it do what it do over here. So got all the body work done. I hit that spot. That spot was a scratch. We hit all these little spots down here, those scratches from that getting hit. We're not gonna mess with this. This is the molding that's coming off from this door, but we be wet sanding and painting over that. I think I still gotta take the door handles off after we wash it. I was just gonna paint the door handles, but I think it'd be easier. I got to see. It's been a while since I did these door actuators. So but the car pretty decent, just need a whole new paint job. And he said he does not want the roof painted. That trim piece I have in the garage had a dent in it. And this is what I'm working with here. He's supposed to get 2 brand new fenders. But he said the other one was on back order. That was months ago. So we get 1 good fender and 1 damaged fender. So all this is damaged. I don't know. I can't work no magic. I just gotta see if I can get this dent out, DA this whole fender down, get it primed, little body filler in some places, get all this rust out. We're gonna see what we can do with that. Then you got the front bumper. Like I said, this car been hit in every last corner. So this would be the passenger side. So we're gonna try to just get all that sanded down. He did not want to get a new bumper. Try to get all this back smooth again as possible. Like I said, make it look presentable. See, and then like this is the driver's side, same stuff. Then hit over here. Probably put a little body filler in there. I'm gonna try to remove these. They plastic welded in there. So I'll have to heat them up. But I'm just gonna paint this whole fender. They got tape lines. I don't know if this fender been redid before, but I feel the tape lines. But I just gotta get them sanded, clean. And like the rear bumper, this will be the driver's side rear. Like it already got a little bit of body filler in there. Big old gash here. Right, more right now. So we're gonna see what we can do. Just scrape, little body filler there. Just scrapes, dips, some body filler up in here. Driver passenger side, more damage. Going back side of here. It would have been just easier for Mr. Sweets if he would have just whipped to the junkyard and got better body panels. But he want to order everything brand spanking new. Oh, I'm knocking over stuff. Don't want to damage this. But that's my parts, my other fender that we don't need. That's a passenger side fender. Cause here's new passenger side fender that I gotta get cut in. Scuffed up and cut in on the inside. So I'll be taking all the little parts off of that one, put it on this one once this one is cut in and put back on the car. So that's somewhere it won't get damaged. Like I said, I gotta take the parts off of this one. This parts fender. Cause this is passenger side fender. I gotta take that trim off and put on that one. Like this one been hit right up in here, but this one look a little bit way better than the other one. And don't got all that rust on it. Wish you would have got the driver's side instead of the passenger side, but it is what it is. His headlights still up in here, looking like crap. I tried to clean this one the best I could. So you got, that's the before. This is the after. These rebuilds. So I do try, and we try hard. That's why we got Roro over there outside. I think he outside messing with the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Yep, he over there messing with the Mitsubishi Eclipse. See what's going on. Like, I just don't want to mess with that car no more right now. But this ain't for that video. Like, still gotta get that door put on. Still got the Honda over there. But it's time to get to work. Don't worry, I didn't forget about y'all. This is a long process. Got that dent out, threw a little body fender on there. When I say body fender, little body filler on there. I didn't need that, I was just trying to throw it on there. I had to sand that all down. Got a little rock chips out, got it all sanded down. I use 80, then 180, then 320 grit. I'm gonna sand this down, then I'm gonna probably wet sand it. I don't have to wet sand it because I sand this whole thing down with 320 grit. But I probably still throw the wet sand with 400 grit. Roro still over there trying to diagnose the Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider. Oh, I can't say that. He's still trying to diagnose why it won't stay running, even though it's listed as run and drive. Doesn't want to stay running. So he's on the internet forums because I will not be probably working on, well, I will be working on this car because I still got to get that door off. So y'all see videos of that coming soon. Yeah, I see got the Honda over there. But pretty much, I know I set the hood, the whole car got to be wet sand. This car been over here for months, covered in dust. Like I own a shop or something. Got that shop dust on there. But I hit this with some 320 grit, try to get it all smooth back out. All these scrapes and scratches. I'm gonna hit it with some sealer primer just because. But like I said, I gotta sand this down, hit this with some sealer primer. Now I'm onto the rear bumper. Like I said, you already see it has filler already in it. I don't know about this trim right here. I'll probably take that off. I don't know yet. But this thing, I gotta feel this part. I don't know. This car is a mess, y'all. It's just a mess. But I ain't gonna bore y'all with this process, doing no more time lapse. I'm gonna knock this out. Cause it's getting late on me. I still gotta shoot. I'm still shoot this with some paint, some primer. I probably paint these, since all I got is paint for is the bumpers. So at least I had the bumpers painted and cleared until I get the rest of the paint through the whole car. But I'll catch y'all very soon. Making progress, a little bit at a time. This body work is no joke. It's very time consuming when you have a car that was hit in every last panel. Every last area that car has been hit. But I know y'all want to hear me talking. Here's the progress of the fender that I had to repair. You can watch the beginning of the video. It was all rusted out right here, ding right there, rusted out right here. Still got wet sanded. And wet sanding it, I was gonna use the 400 grit sandpaper, but I just went with a Scotch Brite. Scotch Brite good enough for me. So I've been Scotch Briting all these panels. I Scotch Brite the new fender so I can cut that in. So when I paint these bumpers, I can cut in the fender. Oh, here's music playing. Got the fan blowing them, letting the air dry. Y'all seen me. Again, I still gotta tape off this chrome mold. I could pull it off and use some double-sided tape and put it back on, but I'm just gonna tape it off once it's dried up. So I'm just gonna let these parts get dried in the fan while I wait for this. So I can hit this with the Scotch-Brite. I'm gonna hit my guide coat on here, then hit it with the Scotch-Brite. I got like 3 coats of primer on here. Because this fender had a lot of dents and dings, as y'all can see from the video. But I'll catch y'all a little bit later. Deuces! And this is what I'm at right now. It's getting dark outside. Like I said, this is a long process. I'm about to hit this stuff with a little bit of sealer primer. I got the little trim taped all up. We're still working on the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Like, these body panels was in rough shape. I did the best I could. Gonna hit this with some primer sealer. And this is the primer sealer I'm using. TransStar 1K Speed Sealer. Ideal for spot and panel refinishing. Excellent leveling properties. Provides good DOI and top coat holdout. So I'm using that to get these bare spots and to do that whole fender so I can cut that one in. But just let me get to work because the Lexus GS is out there. I got that fender all done. So that's looking good. Gotta get this other fender and get that put on the car. Bumpers I will not be putting on the car. Like I said, I'll paint those in here. But the fenders will be painted with the car. But let me get back to work. So I have everything primed in, and no, I wasn't gonna fix that. So I have everything primed in, looking pretty good. Only mistake I made was I should have cleaned my gun out before I started spraying. But at least I started spraying on the fender. So I just sand it down. That dirt came out of my sprayer. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I got dirt came out of my sprayer gun. But lucky I'm just cutting this one in. Painting on the inside around the edges. So I'll be sanding that back down to get those imperfections out from the dirt that came out of my spray gun. But everything else looks good. Now I'll be putting my coats of paint on there. I was over here mixing my paint, and my garage is a little bit unorganized. Got multiple projects going at once, but we gotta get this Lexus done so I can get another project in the garage and get my garage back organized. Put in that paint. So I catch y'all on flip note, because Easy E is doing his thing. We make it do what it do over here. Hopefully I don't get no bugs in the paint, but we make it do what it do. This car gonna look 10 times better when we done with it, y'all. But we still waiting for more paint. That's why I will not be, see it's dark outside, that's why I will not be completing this job on this video, because we don't have all the paint. Y'all see I only got a quart. That makes a half gallon. I ain't gonna be able to paint. It took a whole half gallon to paint the front end of the Chrysler 300. So I'm gonna need more paint. We supposed to be bringing it, don't know when. So at least we get all this body work done and get the fenders put back on so the car be ready for paint. So I'll catch y'all in a few. Peace. Okay, got my 2 coats of base on there. Now it's time for the clear. Then I can go in the house and take me a shower, because I have been up since 4 o'clock this morning. And I got this fender all cut in nicely. See this part down, oh, now it's coming up. This part down here gets covered up. I still cut that in. So got all this cut in, all around the edges. Like I said, just gotta sand that back down probably tomorrow. Ain't no rush, cause like I said, he didn't bring all the paint. You probably need more paint. I just used half a quart of paint, just cutting this stuff in. Putting 2 coats, cut it in. Making sure ain't no bugs in it. Well, like I said, it's gonna be imperfections, because y'all seen the damage this bumper had. Y'all probably can't see it, but I can see it. Try to sand it down as much as I can, but you can only do what you can do. I was about to use a bunch of Bondo on these fenders, these bumpers, and try to fill all that in. He just want the car to look more presentable than having all the paint chips and everything everywhere. And plus, we didn't even get paid for this. But let me mix up some clear. Like I said, we use, yep, half his quart. Just doing 2 bumpers and cutting in that fender. So I'm done with this. Done with the reducer. I know it's a mess over here, y'all. I'll say, if y'all would like, comment, share, make sure you share this video on your social media. That way we can grow together. And I can eventually get a shop within 5 years. But this is clear coat he brung, performance coating. But we got plenty of clear coat to do this whole car. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm using one hand. Get all this stuff moved around. You know, like I said, I'm cluttered up in here. Car parts and everywhere. I don't like to keep this garage door open too long because he buzzed getting my paint. But you know, well, look, bugs flying everywhere. But I'll catch y'all soon at the end, and let me do this clear, and I'll get back at y'all. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So can't even talk straight. 4 o'clock this morning. As y'all can see, it's dark outside. Like I said, body work takes all day. I can see why the professionals get paid so much money. If you want to take your car to the shop, just for a single dent, it's gonna cost you $1,200. Because it's labor intense work. But the bumpers was primed, sealed, well, primer sealer, sealed in, 2 coats of primer sealer, 2 coats of base coat, and 2 coats of clear. And the bugs, hate the bugs when they fly into my paint. I sure do got to get a paint booth one of these years. Hopefully with y'all help, like, comment, share, subscribe, do what y'all want to do. Help build this channel. So I got that fender cut in all around the edges, even cleared it around the edges. So tomorrow, or yeah, so next, whatever, I sand it down a little bit because I didn't clean the gun before I started spraying and sprayed all that gunk out. But I'm gonna let this sit overnight. The cure. I don't see no runs. In my clear coat, usually I have a lot of runs. But I was adjusting my spray in my ear as I was going. Y'all see I paint out of my garage. Everything get covered in paint dust. Ooh, I need some more space. But I just want to thank y'all for watching this video. Like I said before, like, comment, share, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know how we are doing over here. And share this video on your social media. Just share, share, and share. And if you would like to help this channel out with some cash, we take Cash App donations, and you go to teespring.com to copy some merch. So, stay tuned and stay blessed. Peace.